All right, guys. Happy Asynchronous Wednesday. I'm going to go over with you exactly how we're going to use this graphic organizer and what your classwork is going to be for the asynchronous assignment today. Yesterday we mentioned that we're going to build this assessment through the use of a couple different graphic organizers, and this is the first graphic organizer that we are going to work on. I'm going to show you exactly how we use it. This essay is going to be built similar to a DBQ. The only difference is instead of using documents as our resource to kind of build around, we're going to use evidence that is found in our classwork and also evidence that we collect through various sites on the internet. And that's something that's coming later. But we're going to start by working on the organizer that we're going to use for our classwork. By now, you guys should have your good, bad, and holy chart completed. Now, this is mine, so it's not done, obviously, but yours should have information in virtually every one of these boxes, maybe with a couple of minor exceptions, but it should be pretty well built. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your good, bad, and holy chart as kind of your anchor here. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose the different pieces of evidence that support your claim. So by now we should be ready to kind of decide on a claim. If my claim is Dark Age, this is I think the best title for the Middle Ages is Dark Age. So now I need to start kind of compiling evidence that supports that claim. Okay, where is all that evidence? It's on my good, bad, and holy chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my whole column here for bad. And all of the information that I have here is kind of eligible to be used in my classwork organizer. So what I want to do is I want to choose the 4 pieces of evidence that from my good, bad, and holy chart from the Dark Age column that I think are strongest and support this choice and title. So, for example, here, AIM 9.3, wars between Rome and tribes resulted in many deaths. So that's a piece of evidence that I could certainly use. So I want to put this on my classwork organizer. So I want to make a note of what AIM it's from, 9.3. 9.3, okay, great. And then I'm going to just I'm just going to paste that evidence here from my good, bad, and holy chart, okay? So this is the first piece of evidence that I'm going to use in my essay that supports this choice in title, okay? So you're basically going to repeat this process using your good, bad, and holy chart and find 4 pieces of evidence that support the choice and title for your claim. And then you're going to do the same thing for your counterclaim. So if you are choosing, maybe, let's say Age of Faith is going to be my counterclaim. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to find the evidence that supports that. In this case, it would be all of the holy column, right? So same deal. I'm just going to plug that evidence from my good, bad, and holy chart into my classwork organizer. So this is AIM 9.3, and I'm just going to paste this right in here. There we go. So you're just going to go through that process for both the claim and the counterclaim. And the only other thing you have to do is after you're done copying and pasting, which, shouldn't be incredibly difficult, as part of this assignment also, I've included analysis sentence starters here. And we've seen these before in all of our various essay graphic organizers. And what we're going to do is we're going to use analysis sentence starters, and we're going to apply analysis to a couple of different pieces of evidence that are here in our graphic organizer. So, for example, evidence number 1. If I want to apply analysis to this piece of evidence, I just put evidence number 1, and my analysis, is ABC, XYZ, whatever you put. Okay, so you can use analysis sentence starters there. So maybe I figure out some analysis to apply to this piece, and maybe I find some analysis to apply to this piece. So here, my second piece would be, piece of evidence number 3, and my analysis goes here. Okay, so that's pretty much how you're going to do this. So, in theory, by the end of this, you should have all the evidence for your claim, all the classwork evidence for your claim, including the analysis, and all the classwork evidence for your counterclaim, including the analysis for that. So, your asynchronous assignment today is a lot of copying and pasting if you're up to date with your good, bad, and holy chart. But it's also applying that analysis. So take your best crack at that. So if anybody has any questions or problems or issues, or you need any help or anything like that, you could always check in with me during office hours today. I will post the link to my office hours on our stream page. So if you need anything, you can come and see me there, right? So enjoy the rest of your asynchronous Wednesday, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Later.